Hello and welcome to Community Health Journal. We begin today with life-saving heart attack treatment available around the clock at Walla Walla's Providence St. Mary Medical Center. St. Mary recently celebrated its one-year anniversary of providing emergency treatment for heart attack using balloon angioplasty and stents. This milestone has been magnified by the recent affiliation of Cadlick Regional Medical Center with Providence Health and Services. Cadlick is now part of a network of hospitals that includes Providence St. Mary. This connection further enhances cardiac care throughout southeastern Washington and northeast Oregon, and patients in the Walla Walla area recently got important education on heart health when the St. Mary Cardiac team hosted a luncheon and educational program. It was billed a Love Your Heart lunch, and no one was more thankful to be there than 85-year-old Leo Heineck. That's because this past Valentine's Day, Leo suffered a heart attack and needed emergency treatment at St. Mary from their skilled cardiac team.
My arm was about like this, laying on my side, and I called for help from my wife, and she called 911, and two fellows from the Walla Walla Fire Department in their nice red bus came along and scraped me up off the floor and took me to the hospital.
We have just completed 1 year of this service. We have taken care of over 100 acute heart attacks with tremendous results, very good outcomes, and it speaks a lot to the people that are all part of it, from our nurses, our EMTs, our doctors that are on call at all times to rush in and basically save lives.
Leo has lived with heart issues his entire life, so his message at this luncheon was extremely valuable. It complemented the advice provided by cardiologists and nurse practitioners from the St. Mary team. Doctors Maxsood and Wong have been practicing cardiologists in Walla Walla for several years. In the past year, interventional cardiologists Joseph Perry and Lisa Abrams joined the team as St. Mary began an around-the-clock program to treat heart attack patients using angioplasty and stents.
Well, the biggest problem we see is the delay between the time a symptom starts and somebody shows up at the hospital. The amount of time that the heart is deprived of blood can be really shortened if you show up soon. A number of people, say, "Oh gosh, my pain started last night and I didn't sleep well and I rolled and tossed and turned and didn't want to wake my wife up." And then they show up in the morning and their heart artery's been occluded for hours and a lot of damage. So, if they just showed up when it first started, we can get the artery open and the amount of damage to the heart is minimal.
St. Mary's program aligns with other Providence hospitals, including Cadlick and other facilities around the Northwest. The winner with this alignment is the patient.
And that's really the power, I guess, if you will, of Providence and being part of a large system, is you're able to, if we can't provide the service here locally, where's the next closest to home, but the level of service that a patient might need, whether it's at Cadlick or whether it's Sacred Heart, Swedish, St. Vincent's, it really depends on what the service, but we've got across our entire 5-state, 34 hospital system, somewhere in our systems, the level of care we can provide to you and keep, again, goal of keeping that patient close to home.
The education received by the luncheon attendees was well received. All urged to work on controlling their lifestyle habits that contribute to good heart health, and as important, act on heart attack symptoms right away, knowing expert care is close by. Just ask Leo Heineck.
If they get chest pain, or if they get pain in the arm, or pain in the neck, I would suggest that they get on 911 right off the bat and maybe have somebody find an aspirin for them. Because I think
It saved your life.
I think that I could have died. And which says to me that the Lord hasn't finished with me yet. He's saying, hey, you're going to have to stick it out a while longer.
For more information on the cardiac services available at Providence St. Mary, visit providence.org/Walla Walla Heart. And for information about services at Cadlick, visit cadlick.org.